So, did your probation officer allow that?
No,
Up with Ricky Bobby after you put hands on him.
No, I'm not saying anything to any Kentucky thing. I have called Kentucky and asked them what I needed to do, and they want me to. They said I could turn myself in, and it's just a violation. It ain't nothing like it's going to put extra time on me or nothing. I mean, hell, I'd already done my time.
Okay, so wait, did you not show up, or did you get in a fight and run away?
No, what I'm hearing from it is I had to go to the doctor, and it was changed from because my doctor's appointment's in Lexington, Kentucky, and one of them was in northern Kentucky. It's about 4 miles from the Cincinnati line. And I told him because I used to, I used to live in Cincinnati. So I said, yeah, I went to Cincinnati. And then Ricky fucking come up and he said, well, you got to have papers showing that you went out of state. I want document papers and everything, and I want them by tomorrow or Friday. Well, I didn't show them. I didn't show up with them, and I was like, well, I thought about it. I was like, well, it's Northern Kentucky, so it's my medical stuff. So, and it's just the kind of way he presented himself at it and done that. And as soon as Friday came around, that's when he absconded me, and that's what it was. And it ain't because anything else. And then now the fines, I guess the fines have doubled or whatever, and it is what it is. And I already had them paid off. I had them paid down to like $65 or $68, I think. Which I ain't worried about that part. I mean, hell, I got sponsors and shit for that, especially now.
I will interview Crash over here. I'm not going on your panel.
I told
How did you meet Crash? There's Max.
Crash used to work security. I met Crash through security. If he'll pay attention and quit. Huh? I was already working for detail security during that time.
Okay.
He was passed around, but like I guess say he's kind of a. How did I say this without giving it away? Because I'm not. There he comes. Hold on a second.
And why is he in this sector too? Is he there for physical therapy or mental illness?
No. He just brings me stuff.
What does he bring you?
Just different things like clothes and stuff. Well, we're about the same size, so I ain't got no clothes. Like I had like 3 or 4 shirts and a pair of pants, and he brought me some cool stuff last.
So he's a midget too?
Is anybody in her chat even saying anything about him being on her panel, or did they in the beginning, or because he's been up there for a few minutes?
Well, I just don't understand, which here we go, because every time I ask a question, it causes some kind of argument or whatever, but everybody says not to have him up on their panel, not to cash app him, not to support him.
There's probably about 5 people in total that know what I'm talking about. Everything Angelo said is 110% accurate. He is correct in his statement. When Angelo said, do not support Ernie, do not send him money, do not do this, do not do that, or eventually you will be wrapped up in it. He is 100% correct. Speaking of Angelo, Viper says, I'll be announcing a reward of $5,000 cash for the arrest and conviction of Ernest Max Shell, arrest, capture, conviction. This is serious, guy. This is turned from Ernie running from the law to something very, very, very serious. If he knows your address, lock your door. If he knows where you live, if you're home by yourself, make sure your doors and your windows are locked. I can just tell you that if anybody is involved, other than the couple individuals that are still involved with Ernie, if you are emailing him, trolling him, any sort of type of way, step away right now.
He's dangerous. Just everybody has said it all, but he can go, but Katie can have him up. If Sarah had him up, people would flip out. Or if Kales had him up, people would flip out. So I don't understand. Maybe we missed something.
Okay, I'm back. What do you want my opinion on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that they're just trying to limit who could cover Ernie, and that shit don't work. I'll cover him when I feel like covering. Don't work with me.
Yeah, well,
that's how I feel about it, because I don't. You can't cry. You're scared, and then.
Yeah, because he's said a lot of bad shit to her. I mean, regardless of whatever has happened in the past, like he has said some real harsh shit to Katie. Like, he's talked about eating her horse. You
Yeah.
know, like, I would be scared of him. You know, and there would be no fucking way in hell I'd have him on my panel.
So I can't help but to think now that maybe her and him's working behind the scenes and the emails and all that shit. I mean, you know, I think that they're doing this for content, because why else all the other times would she go live 2 or 3 times a day covering him anytime he went live and da-da-da-da-da. And I mean, yeah, and like you said, no matter how you feel about her, he says nice ass stuff to her, and she's just eating him up like he's a bag of candy.
Yeah, y'all, listen. I'm sorry, I said it to annoy Ernie, y'all. Yes, I didn't mean to. I said it to annoy Ernie because he said he was going live on his live with Crash to do the interview. And so I wanted him, or he said that I could maybe go live with him. So I set it up at the exact same time as him because I wanted to be annoying so that Crash would come over to my live. But since we're live right now, is Crash live over there? Because Ernie restarted a whole new live. And since I'm still live, can you guys go ask Ernie to let me interview Crash or else? Please. Because if we're going to get any real answers out of crash dummy test, I'm sorry, don't be annoyed, y'all. Listen, I'm a little rusty. I'm a little slow on the draw. I've been sat down for like 10 days, okay? Just let Katie live. He said he just fired up and he's not live anymore. Somebody's lying to me. Well, hey y'all. Okay, so this I'm confused now. What? Hold on, let me mute. He like totally just interviewed someone that statutory raped a 16-year-old when he was 19-year-old. I didn't mean to do this. This is what I went up on Traders when I was pretending to be Renee Marie earlier. He's up to something. No, I'm not going on his. He knows I'm not going on his channel. You guys, for all the people that think I'm some big time Ernie obsessed lover, he's on a different level. He sees people for who they really are. He can stare through your soul. Don't ever question my boo. Sorry he likes my personality. Sorry he likes me for who I am on the inside. Sorry we have this lion-tiger chemistry that is undeniable and you're mad about it. I have not been on that guy's panel since he's got out of jail. Okay, so stop. I'm the only person, for real, that has not gone on his panel since he's been out of jail. So I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Robert Redmond, the fuck? Saying all this shit like I'm obsessed with him. What? You talk more in his chat than I have since he's been out of jail. So what the fuck are you talking about, bruh? He's gonna interview a killer next. He's gonna interview him, the silent killer or the killer inside, the lightning tiger. And I like Shannon, okay? Don't get it twisted. She doesn't like me, okay? I don't have a problem with Shannon. She's got a problem with me. And it's gonna stay that way because I have nothing to have a problem with her about. I just address what she says and we keep it the fuck pushing. All I can say about it is that we're all friends with a lot of the same people. And it just would be, for me, like contrary to what people might think, I don't like falling out with people and I don't like fucking like ruckus and weird, like just it being awkward. Since we all hang out in the same circle, I just like, you've made it very clear how you feel about Ernie and stuff. So, hey, Angelo, I just don't think it needs to make waves anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Shannon's welcome over here. I was blocked at her channel for like 4 months. Y'all know, because I went over there to like support her. Even after she wasn't very kind to me, I went and I was blocked on 2 channels. People know, because people know. So anyway, I guess a couple days ago, she had a live and was saying things that she didn't appreciate and, you know, what she doesn't like. And so Ernie decided that he wants to cause shit. I guess Shannon was saying some stuff. I didn't watch it, but I had just heard people were asking me like, hey, are you and Shannon cool? Like, what happened? She's like, yeah. I'm like, we're cool. I guess she's cool with me sometime. I don't know. It's a mess. So Ernie caught wind of that. And he writes this post, which was absolutely obnoxious and absurd. And it says, I just heard an insider called Mole, and they have stated that the Shannon is going to take a go at Blame Katie. You can't make this up. I'm so glad I have free yoo-hoos. What's that? I wonder what side Evil Ghost and Quiet and Angela will take. I'm just going to sit back and watch all of them unlock each other's reality. I'm so glad I have pretty nurses here. Hello, nurse. Okay, Ernie. So, like, you sound retarded. You sound thirsty for, you know, a fight. You sound ridiculous. You're stirring, like, you're just barking up the wrong tree. Do you have any idea how hard people have wanted me to fight with Peach? Like, have made shit up, screenshots of shit, like, have done their damnedest, like, have made it like a full-time job to get me and Peach to fight, and it won't happen. I'm not gonna fight with any of these people at all. Why would I? Ghost and I are locked the fuck in. Ghost and I are locked in. Angelo and I are locked in. Shannon is going to feel how she feels about me, but hell, I'm locked in with her sentiment about me. I accept and I lock it in. It's locked in, okay? Right, Avian, but I don't fight like that. I don't like fight with people like that. There's no reason to. I just would appreciate it if she like just let it go, because I feel like it makes people like wonder what the hell's going on. And if it's not that deep, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? Yeah, save the hate for Satan. Okay, so I just wanted to get that on the record. Right, SDA. And I'm on her side, okay? Whether she likes it or not, you know? So nice try, Ernesto. Shannon doesn't cover like shit that I cover, you know? I do want to say this one last thing. This is kind of like the one thing that baffles me about the way Shannon feels about me is she says that I have Ernie on my panel. I'm the only one that has Ernie on my panel. That's not true. And I feel like if you're going to have the same energy for me about Ernie, I feel like you should have the same energy for Kells, Bells, and Sarah, because there are others. There are others that have him on the panel. It's not just me. You know, hey, good fella, gang, gang. I think we got to be fair about that. And Angelo and I had a long talk yesterday, so he can kind of fill you in with that stuff if he hasn't already, but just be fair. Just be fair. Fairness is good.
Let's clear up the whole thing. Blame Katie. I don't understand her coverage of you. I don't understand why she has you on her panel. I guess you haven't figured out that, hey, Max, you have not figured out yet that I guess she has you up there to make you look stupid, even though no one needs to help you. No one needs to give you a platform where you look stupid because you do it all on your own channel. I don't understand it. And like Viper said the same thing last night. I don't understand why, if your friends have been threatened by this man to drag the wives out and whatever of your friends, and then you have him on your panel. I don't understand that. I don't, but you know, hey, Peachy.
Let me sort this out. I messaged Katie and told her he made a threat to murder my wife as I watched, and the same day had his dumbass on panel, not once, but twice.
It ain't my channel, and I don't watch it. That is what I don't understand. That's all this is. I'm not going to argue like you think I am, apparently. I ain't going to have a go at Katie. This is nothing I haven't said 1,000 times about it. I don't understand it. I don't watch it. you, quite frankly, I hate to even play your lives and go over them because your voice, what you say, your just general everything, makes me a little sick to the stomach, quite frankly. Hey, Cinnamon. And watching people go at you. The only funny thing about Katie's is when she brings up people, like when you rage quit the other day, absolutely hilarious. You said that I don't sit on the panel with people. No, you rage quit, bitch.
I remember my recruiter. I remember my drill sergeants. I remember when I went to basic training. I remember where I went to basic training. I remember the day I graduated basic training. But you can't even remember your recruiter's name?
But what does it even matter?
Remember what you got on the ASVAB, Ernie?
Yes.
What'd you get?
Why do I have to answer that?
You don't have to answer it.
Dude, first off, AVN, I'm not your friend.
Simple
I
question.
want you to know that.
We're definitely not
Let me just tell you
We are
this.
definitely not
I don't have
friends,
anything for you. Listen, I plan on going against you
Starting to get a little
100,000%.
triggered there, Ernest. Starting to get a little triggered.
I'm not triggered, AVN.
I'm just asking a simple question.
I'm not triggered.
Remember
I'm
what
not
I got?
But I don't have to answer your fucking questions, pal. I don't have no respect for you. Did
This
you
is a
understand that?
simple
I have nothing for you
conversation.
or your fucking skanky ass wife. I have nothing for
Hey,
you,
there
pal.
it is.
I
There's
would
the
love to meet you
insult.
face to face, son.
You can't answer the
I'm
question.
out of here, Katie. Get your channel more professional. Get your channel more professional if you ever want to have me. And fuck this and fuck this loser. Exactly.
Ernie, hold on a minute. Are you going to really dip? Okay. I think that is so unprofessional as a veteran, as somebody who believes in Merca and serves and protects as a bounty hunter, private investigator, Special Forces of Liberty, Tiger Ops LLC that was then bought by Ghost and executive security for Trump. This is not a good look. Okay.
You rage quit on Avian Guy. You couldn't take it. You couldn't answer his questions. You were called dead to right, and you left in a rage. Look up rage quit. And I said this before, I think on a community post. You keep trying to dry bag for quote unquote equipment. But to look up rage quit, you only need your phone and Google. Type it in there, hit search, and it's going to pop up, and it's exactly what you did. I just heard an insider called Mole. Bitch, you are dumb. And they stated that the Shannon 681 is going to take a go at blame Katie. You can't make the one, Ernie, you're not that important. I hate to break this to you. I know you're not that important. I'm going to say 90% of the people out here think you're a joke and raking you over the coals and pointing out that you're a joke is fun. You know, people get to laughing at you. I mean, do we need to discuss Wilkos? Do we need to discuss Dog the Bounty Hunter? Do we need to discuss any of the people that you have name dropped and then turned around, right? And they have said you're a moron. So then you say, you can't make this up. I'm so glad I have free you spelled that wrong, I think. I wonder what Evil Ghost and you're an idiot. Will take. I don't even know what that means. I wonder what Evil Ghost and Choir Boy Lover Lightning Viper will take. What does that mean? We'll take what? What does that mean? I wonder what Evil Ghost and Choir Boy Lover Lightning Viper will take, with 3 question marks behind it. I think people that use an abundance of question marks behind one of their questions is kind of, weird. I'm just going to sit back and watch all of them unlock each other's reality. I'm so glad I have pretty nurses here. Hello, nurse. Okay, well, let's address. So you have nurses in a homeless shelter? That's odd. We all know you're not in the hospital. Come on, Ernie. Come on, Ernie. Hey, Stassi, it's almost too easy to take this moron and drag him, dog walk his ass all over YouTube. It's almost too easy. Sometimes I get a super chat or I feel bad because I didn't work for that. This idiot worked for it. I'm just bringing it up. He's weird. Why is he on anybody's panel? And I've said this from the beginning. Don't give him a platform. He's already got his own. But whatever, it is what it is. He shows up in chats. People, want to hear from the moron. I don't. So if you really believe, Ernie, that I care enough about you to go after Katie in any way that you seem to think and hope and pray that I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do it. I've said this for as long as she's been having you up on the panel. I mean, it's hello. It is what it is. I can't wait to listen to what you said about me last night. And I am honored that you took time out of your ridiculous live stream to talk about me. I appreciate that. I really do.
You know, Ernie knows who the mole is. I do not. So Prime came up and I did jokingly say that. That is true, but I don't officially know who the mole is.
Well, I'll say this. I'll give y'all a hint right now. It's close to Anissa and Mama T. There you go. Y'all find that person? You got it.
Interesting. So is it Anissa or Mama T?
I just said what I need to say.
I am. I'm quite honored that you took time out of your ridiculous live stream, but I don't even have to listen to it to know it's ridiculous. But you and your boyfriend, Karen Kevin David, again, who said that what he said the other night was a 3-hour troll, when really he got pushed back and he decided to troll.
She says I've done at least 60 lives on Gypsy. Well, I might do 60 more. I might do 100 more. And I don't think that it's any of your business, Kevin. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I ain't had no damn issue.
Bitch, that was your panel. That was your channel. And you were absolutely preventing me from arguing with Nicolina and preventing me from defending myself against Nicolina by muting me and threatening to kick me off panel if I said anything against her that was negative. If you want me to, I can literally go over that stream in another stream. You look absolutely retarded. You're playing referee for Nicolina while she insults me for an hour. You were the most biased channel I've ever seen in my life. You have no business being on YouTube, and you have no business being in Gypsy's life and making your content about her. You're a terrible human being. And if you take care of your mother full time, I feel sorry for your mother because you're a piece of shit.
With you, but you know, people putting my name in their title and all kinds of shit.
What happened between him and Vicky anyway? But he's done several and then privated them.
Yeah. So
yeah, Pinkbo. To address that, they are trolls. They're self-admitted trolls, and you're also a troll. So yeah, whenever trolls come up on panel to distract from the actual content, duh, that's what you do. You don't understand what a troll is, Pinkbo? Just look it up on YouTube. Type in on YouTube, what is an internet troll?
And I'm glad y'all have joined forces. Like somebody said, I think somebody sent a comment that y'all were the new Bonnie and Clyde. Karen David's got to get in where he can fit in. He's another one that goes live, has 300 people in his chat or whatever, because people want to watch them. I had made up with Karen David. I had made up with him on I think it might have been Mark Terry's. I don't even know where it was. Because I said before, when Karen Kevin David came back, and I said it took a lot of guts, and it did. It takes a lot of guts to come back and say, you know what? I messed up. Probably should have kept the wiener. You know, bad decision on my part. You let us go through your journey of whatever the fuck that was. And then you left because you decided, perhaps I made the mistake. So your bad decisions, right, Kevin David, your bad decisions, well, they precede you in everything, anywhere you go. We all know what you did. Karen David, you went live for 3 hours, ran people into the dirt that you have run into the dirt before. So are we to believe that what you said about Kels was a troll too? How much of your 3-hour thing was a troll? We need to know. We need to know. I don't know. You said it was a troll. I need to know how much of it was a troll, because you addressed people that you've addressed before. I'm confused. I'm just confused. And I don't have this superior intellect that you do, Karen Kevin David, but I have all my parts still. I haven't made the mistakes that you have made in your life. I don't even know how you're going to continue with it. I even hate to bring this up, but I do wonder, how do you proceed in life now? That's you though. Your superior intellect and your superior troll game. Sure, honey. Sure, Kevin. Ernie, are you in the chat? Please say hello, Ernie. I'm going to keep saying it. If you're in the chat, please say hello. We can have a conversation. I'm not going to bring you up on panel because that's gross, and I would have to disinfect the panel. It would probably have to be tinted because I'm sure you have bugs that even a master exterminator ain't never seen. Yeah, Ernie, please say hello. Ernty, please. You always pop up in everybody else's chat. If Mama T going live, you pop up there. If Kels and them going live and talk about you, pop up in that chat. You pop up in everywhere. You pop up in Katie's chat, we know, because you know she gonna let you up. You know that shit. But I think maybe she might be the only damn one that does. I don't know. Ernie, please. I mean, Ernie, you know what might be interesting though? You know what, Ernie? I would have you on panel. Here's what I will tell you. All right, I'm gonna make an exception to my rule. I'm gonna have an exterminator pre-spray my panel for your ass. But why don't I go through what you said last night to Karen, Kevin, David?
So you think that Shannon is going to be making a move in the community against Katie? That's what you think?
I do believe it will happen.
And who would you support between those two?
It would not be the Shannon.
Interesting.
I can't stand Shannon. I cannot stand Shannon because I know what she brings with her. And I know, hell no.
I mean, for those of you who don't believe me, you can go her stream from last night. She said that she doesn't like Katie and that she's banned from Traders. She said she doesn't like Katie and she's banned from Traders channel.
Why don't you come up on my panel as I go through it and you can explain why you said whatever you said?
So anyways, Traders and Katie did a complete cope stream. And walked right into Ernie's trap. Ernie called it. Ernie said that they would turn on Shannon. Hey, Christy. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. And instead of going to her privately, they had to do a whole ass hours-long live stream, coping and seething and talking about how much they hate Nicolina. Well, Nicolina does not hate any of you. Nicolina is talking in third person and is embarrassed as fuck for you. All right.
I don't get it. She called me crybaby. She said that I was crybaby. If you love me, why are you talking shit about me? Because I guess crybaby gave her the business one day. That's what crybaby does. And then so she accused me of doing it. No.
Interesting. And I mean, for the most part, for me, I've kept my mouth shut about it. Like, I don't go back and forth. I just say, all I've said is like, if you don't like my content, you don't have to make a huge scene about it. Just, you don't have to watch me. Like, no one has like, a gun to your head making you come over here. And like, I think it's rude. It's rude when people like, when she does that in my chat, I think it's rude. I would never do that in her chat. I might do it in your chat, Traders, but no.
But the thing is, verbal obsession, to answer your question. So Anissa made that post. Well, I mean, we did it together, right? And then Shannon flipped the fuck out and jumped on Constance Sue's panel and turned it into something it wasn't. And pretty much still to this day, we'll hear it soon, says I'm white knighting for Gypsy. It had nothing to do with Gypsy. It had to do with you screen recording things, but then in the next breath saying only weirdos screen or whatever the fuck she said. It was so minimal what we pushed back against, and she flipped the fuck out. So when she started shit the other day, again, she was on Monty's panel, and I'd had enough. And I went over there and gave her the business. And because she's being mean. Okay? She's being fucking mean. And we're trying to just ignore it and let it go. Ignore it, let it go. How much longer do we have to ignore it? Like,
right.
So
it should be a mutual respect, especially because we all share a lot of the same viewers. And it is, I said yesterday, this isn't weird for anybody else, but really the viewers, because we don't want people to feel away, like awkward coming in here, awkward going in there. Like, it's not fair to y'all, And I have asked her, I have made my stance. Like, yesterday I was like, I'm on her team. Like, I don't have a problem with her. She's got a problem with me. So there's like a divide. I don't understand why it's happening, but Ernie got a win because, in my opinion, agree with me or not, Shannon took the bait. Took the bait. She bit it and she chewed on it and she turned it into like coming at me sideways, whether or not she wants to admit it or not. And Ernie even sent me an email today saying like, hey, you might actually have a chance. You're not as dumb as I thought. Like, he's like laughing about the fact that he was able to do that and get this reaction. So, I mean, this is why I don't play into, I know what Ernie's fucking doing. Like, Shannon says that I don't listen to her and her advice and I don't do the smart, like you literally just did. I mean, I was the smart one in this situation because I knew 20 steps ahead of what he was trying to do. I even said it out here. And it's just, I personally would want anybody to, you know, want to have the whole community's best interest at heart. And there's just absolutely no reason any of us should be fighting about something so stupid, especially if we all feel the same way about Ernie. Why is Ernie getting people attention and getting people to fight? How is that? You're giving him the power, you know?
So I got pulled up backstage the first time this all went down. Okay. This is you 6 months ago. I'm just going to play a few minutes of this. All right. Okay. I'm going to recap everybody on where the fuck this all started and how Katie handled it the first time. And me,
tell me when if you want me to pause it. Or wait, you have the pause power, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I don't have to pause it. You can pause it. Okay.
Yep. So just holler. But yeah, no, I've ignored this shit. Shannon has been talking shit for a while. And I've ignored it. And then last night, I was like, oh, okay. But we'll hear that here in a little bit. So let this play.
She, you know, makes this, and I've seen her do it before, but I ignore it. She makes this like, she'll make a nasty comment and then be like, I'm out of here. And like, I saw that. And I decided to address it because I don't appreciate being disrespected in my channel. I like her too. And it's not about me talking shit about her, but I wanted you all to see how I reacted to her and addressed her and then how she treated me afterwards. Because it was a lot. And I didn't think that it was really, I didn't think that it was really that deep, but yeah. So I want to show you all, this is what happened on my live, okay? Let's see. Okay.
Changed over. Of course, Trump's presidency changed a lot of it, but you have to understand. You can look it up. You can actually look it up if you can see it. What I do and what we do. When you said law enforcement, when I said that it wasn't offered, because it's not offered.
You hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
1 second. Shannon, with all due respect, I have seen you make posts. I've seen you get angry about me and how I handle Ernie. And with all due respect, I understand your point of view. I respect your point of view, but like, you told me to pick a lane and I'm gonna do what I want to do on my channel. And if you don't like what I'm doing on my channel, you don't have to like throw shade and you don't have to get mad and stuff. Like he is a lying asshole. I'm not treating him as if he's telling the truth. What? He is 100% a lying asshole, Shannon. When have I ever said he's not?
Tell her I'm a liar for hire. I'm a liar for hire. Sometimes I just say a little bit. Sometimes I say a lot. But what you keep doing is you people forgot that I'm real. I'm real. And what I do, I will. Oh, about messed up. If I gave my damn person away,
it's not that he's a liar for hire. In no way, shape, or form have I changed my opinion about him. In no way, shape, or form have I ever given him any kind of like grace to, no. But I'm going to handle Ernie the way I handle Ernie. And with all due respect, if you don't like it, I have heard you loud and clear. Like I have heard you, I've seen your post, I understand you. So you don't have to watch me, okay? Like for real. I respect you and your opinion, but like, please stop.
You're not trash, Katie. You're not trash.
No, she is more than welcome to feel that way.
She's more than welcome to question me anytime. I'm not afraid of her, but it's what it is. I'm okay. I'm all right. I accept it. I'm a liar for hire, okay? I am.
Ernie acts a fool, and I call him out on his bullshit, and he comes up here, and I let him come up here to explain his bullshit. Again,
I think you're doing great. You call me out. You call me out on things, and that's good. You should. That's what the news does. That's what, true journalism, that's what it does. It calls people out when they see things wrong.
I'm sick of you lying so much. It's
I know.
aggravating. And why did you go back and say that you are not stolen valor? Why did you do that?
Because I'm not. I just said it so y'all leave me the hell alone so I could do what I need to do to get that space.
I'm listening to myself and I'm like, oh my God, I'm on good behavior, okay? That was very respectful.
I hit the wrong button.
I respect you and your opinion, but like, please stop. Okay. If I'm trash, okay. I understand that.
You're not trash.
Oh, I
You're
forgot
not.
she called me trash. More than welcome to feel that.
So that was Shannon going right
I
for the
forgot she called me
jugular.
trash.
Yeah.
Damn. I totally forgot about that. Go on. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's why I wanted to remind everyone. This is her coming at you. And
Yes.
it's rude. Like, Shannon is someone who's been here for a very long time. So when she speaks, people listen. You don't have to come at us like you're nuts.
Oh, yeah.
So she calls me trash. I already, and this isn't like the first. Like this has gone on for a little while, and you know, at some point, I'm going to defend my channel. I'm going to defend myself and how I do things over here. We are all different. We all handle things different. I didn't cuss her out. I did not. I did not. I just said what I needed to say. I was forward and direct, and you know, that's what happened. And it's unfortunate because I like her. People. I mean, I'm saying like people don't. I'm not telling anybody to pick a side or anything like that. I just wanted to show you guys what it is because I had no idea that she was like this upset. And I feel like this was not, like this was a little bit extra. I don't think that what I said did not elicit that kind of response. So.
All right, now let me play her reaction. Again, calm, chill. Okay.
I don't, you're
All right,
fine.
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so, you know, she can pretend that she's having him up for a sting, you know, of her own. She's not. You know, oh, fuck. Sorry. She's not. I mean, she's not. The worst thing you can do to Ernie is ignore him. Unless it's a day like this where his ass has gotten called the fuck out. So,
right.
Basically, when you have him up there and let him lie like he does, you are disrespecting every kid that he has exploited, every woman that he has exploited, every woman that he has introduced to, you know, HIV and didn't tell them, all the money that he stole. You are disrespecting that by having him up there and sucking on his dick. I'm sorry, that's awful to say, but you're going to go after me and chat and have Ernie up there? Like, what? No. So that's it. That's why I got mad at her and fuck her. Sorry.
Right, and then her, you know, her chat was, you know, they were talking about me, but, you know, me and Sarah was going up on his panel. Well, I had my reasons, you know, I was kind of doing like the same thing she was doing, because I knew it's just a matter of
Oh
time
my
before,
God!
done some more fuck shit to me.
I fucking forgot about this. I forgot all about this. Traders, this is why you're the motherfucking goat, bitch. This is why traders, I forgot all about, have my reasons, and I did the same thing. So where's that same energy for Kells, Shannon? Jesus Lord,
Damn.
thank you. You reminded me.
Who,
Okay.
who called who names? Did you call Shannon a name?
No, never.
But Shannon called you what?
She said I suck Ernie's dick. Fuck me.
Called you trash.
Trash. Yes.
Again.
Wow. What a great little reminder. Okay. Sorry.
So, no, that's fine. That's all I really wanted to show.
Can you rewind that a little bit? Sorry.
yeah. Yep,
I just
no,
want to
you're
hear
good.
that because I started like talking.
Absolutely. 1 second. I'll pull it back.
I was reactionary.
I was too quick with the buttons. All right. I did 15 seconds. Go ahead and accept it, and then I'll hit. Oh, perfect. You're fast.
Her chat was, you know, they were talking about me, but, you know, me and Sarah was going up on his panel. Well, I had my reasons, you know, I was kind of doing like the same thing she was doing, because I knew it's just a matter of time before he done some more fuck shit to me. Because, and they said, oh,
yesterday they said that?
No, they've been saying it, and they've been saying it. Yeah, they've been saying it, and
yeah, fuck them, right? For doing the exact same thing as the person she's sitting on panel with. Fuck us or them or you.
And she's like totally cool with her doing that, you know?
That's why I got lost in clips today, because I'm like, crap. I've got them ready. I don't know if they'll fit in with how we do this, but they're ready. That's the shit that bothers me, is the hypocrisy.
Me too.
Listen, me,
Yeah.
I'm straight across the board. You know I don't like Nick on your panel, Ernie on your panel. Period.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna attack you until it goes too fucking far. Then I'm gonna speak up and say, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Now, if
Exactly. As you should. As you should.
If you let Ernie on your panel and Peach's kids were gone after, or he lied that they let their kids smoke marijuana, I would fuck you up.
I know.
I'm consistent as fuck. Okay, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're
Anyone
my
can
friend,
get
if you're my friend, right, you wouldn't do the fuck shit. If you're truly my friend, you would not do dumb shit like that and continue being my friend, period.
Right.
I've been this way for 2.5 years.
Yeah. Yep. And I do not allow any of that shit. And people are gonna be like, well, why? Satan is a demonic entity, okay? She is not, like, she's blocked forever around here. I'm not. She is next level evil. I'm not dealing with her. Who gives Ernie wins every stream you have him on? You. Who takes Ernie's bait on the daily? You. But do what you'll have to do, honey. I wouldn't say I take his bait. I think he takes mine. Just saying. But we can agree to disagree. All right. Whoa. Got a lot of shit scheduled. Okay. All right.
His answer is always.
Let me slow this down.
So if you're just coming in, Miss Shannon smacked her head a couple times, and she being mean, and we're just correcting the record. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
I did it to make you stronger. And you're buying it every single time he says it. I'm looking at chat. You are an idiot.
You for doxing me and my mom?
I'll go back on what I said. You did not.
You just have to.
No, well, I mean, I've got another one, but I'm just going to wait and see where it plays out. I'm not going to throw all my. I'm not going to show my. I'm not going
She doesn't reveal the third option until after.
That'd be best.
I'm trying to find what she didn't like.
Okay.
I'll show them out. But yes, I do agree on that. That makes sense. Let's go to the next topic.
Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting.
So I heard from the grapevine.
Here we go. The grapevine. The
I
grapevine.
need to go watch it. I never watch her lives. I never watched the Shannon's lives. But
You should. They're funny. He said the mole. Y'all remember that? The mole that told him that I was going to go after Katie. The mole. I said, I've never said to go after Katie. I didn't go. Why would I go after Katie? Why would I do that? Too many people would love it. Number one. If I were going to go after Katie, I would have done it by now. Ask anybody. If I were going to go.
I mean, in a way, she has kind of. She kind of has. I mean, she has. She's thrown shade at me. She's been nasty in my chat. She called me trash. She said, fuck me. Like, and I have never reciprocated that same energy. Ever. I still haven't.
After Katie, I would have done it a long time ago. So that's another thing that Ernie does not understand. He doesn't know me enough to do this. But his mole was in my live stream and came back with this information.
I heard. I don't know if you watched the box, but I heard yesterday she was laying it down. I mean, I just don't know. I mean,
Laying down, laying down in the bed, like was she pegging? Or?
Let me ask you a question. Did you watch? Do you watch the Shannon?
Yeah, so I enjoy her mystery, like murder and paranormal stuff. Like you would see me in her side chat. She like 1 week she loves you, and the next week she hates you.
The first thing.
Because 1 week you're smart, the next week you're dumb. The 1 week you're smart. Kevin, you were not trolling. Now, I'm going to say it again. You weren't trolling.
Okay, I just want to say, I feel that way too. In fact, it's kind of like a going almost joke with like how much she'll like, she was praising me the other day when she was on Mama T's, like a couple weeks ago. But now she's coming after me about this. And then, she'll get nice and then she won't. And she'll like come back in my chat and hang out, and Ernie will be on my panel. And then it'll be okay. She'll jump up. She'll be over in, Kel's and Sarah's when Ernie's up there, and I don't see the same energy given over there. And it's just not really fair. If there's a deeper issue, fine. But let's just keep it a buck, Yeah.
Or put it out there. She has no issue saying, I don't like Katie. I don't like this. I don't like this person. I don't like that person. Do we need to hear it every fucking day, woman? No. Like, okay, you've said it enough.
Right.
We've ignored it
enough. I've received it. I get it. Yeah. That doesn't mean I'm going to do what you want me to do,
And to
Unfortunately.
me, when she jumped on Constance's panel, I figured she'd settle down, and because we're all pretty crazy and wild, so I guess I didn't get butthurt about it. Anissa didn't get butthurt about it. We laughed. We were trolling her in Constance's chat, laughing at her, and then she blocked us. Fine. I figured she'd settle down. We'd all be good. We always are. No, for months. And then when I had my surgery things, then I kept hearing my name over. Because people send me shit. Then she came in my chat the other day, and I let her stay there. Okay? I let her stay there. But here's the thing. Everybody knows who I'm cool with. I do not let people talk shit on the people that I'm cool with, even if I'm cool with them. Because I'm cool with them, I can say, hey, settle down. And they stop, right? She came in. I ain't seen her. She has me Google blocked, by the way. She has Anissa Google.
Damn, that's next level.
Yeah.
That is next
Google.
level.
Okay, we are Google. She'll leave comments. I can't read them. I have to go into a troll account to see her leaving comments on my own fucking page. She forgets she Google blocked me. For what? So she came in my chat the other day, and I was like, fine, whatever. Didn't say shit. Didn't acknowledge it. Then she starts talking about T-Bird. No. Block. That's what got her blocked. Don't come up. You've been nothing but rude. You've said nothing but dumb shit about me and Anissa. What? And then you're gonna come over and talk about T-Bird? No, you did not disrespect my chat. if you say something like, I'm not gonna point the person out, but they said something, and I was like, hey, settle down. You know what I mean? Or hey, all right, come on, bring it down. And that's fine. If that person's there to defend themselves and feels like arguing, but if that person's ignoring the other person, I'll stop it. I'm not gonna let that shit go down.
Please don't try to fucking troll the troll. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Stop it. Stop it.
They start doing that. One minute they love you, next minute they don't know who you are. 18, and all of a sudden, I mean, hell, I went on live one time and we're on a panel. And she
Okay, guys, this has been exactly not what I thought it was going to be. I don't know at what point he said that he didn't like Hey Charlie. I don't know at which point he said he didn't, like me. I know he said it. Ernie, I'm crushed. I have given you several opportunities to. I have issued, the invitation/challenge. You won't have to use up your StreamYard minutes, the free version, because you can come on mine where I pay for it.
Okay, so right here, she is asking for Ernie to come up on her panel.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just,
she wanted to debate him for saying there was a mole in our chats or whatever that gave him the information that we were all going to fight or whatever. Regardless, if you're going to call people out, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm. And like, what is so debatable? Like, that doesn't even make, honestly, for me, that doesn't even make any sense. Somebody came in her chat and said something, and now it's a mole. Like, what? I just, the bottom line is, I have gotten a lot of heat for this, and now she wants him on the panel, and she says a little bit more later, which I thought was interesting. But again, it's like, pick a lane, like this is confusing.
Just a second. It's, yeah, exactly. And here's the thing about Karen David, Kevin, is that when he came back, I said, and I've mentioned this before yesterday, probably. I mentioned that was strong. That's a strong person to come on and say what he said, and he didn't have to do that, but he did, and I thought it was great. And then
and I want to say this as well, like, I'm not a fan of Karen at all, and I know Traders and I were like, what the hell when this happened, but when Karen came back. And I mean, I covered some of the stuff that Shannon had said about Karen, and like, I mean, she was not nice. Like, it was pretty bad. And like, I thought it was pretty hilarious, honestly, because I think that Karen's a piece of shit. Okay, but Shannon really felt the way about Karen. I mean, I remember when she did that whole thing where she was like, "It's not about your dick, it's about your head," or like something like that. Just she went pretty damn low. I remember true. And you're already gatekeeping, and she doesn't even know you're gatekeeping her. It's just, that's not fair.
Right after that, I mean, I was all on panel bringing to Ernie up, who had said the god awfulest shit about him, and Karen David starts the same bullshit. And that's why I washed my hands of it. I didn't say, fuck you, Karen David, Kevin. I just, right? And then he would talk trash on me over at Mark Terry's or wherever. And on Mark Terry's recently, we agreed to just, drop everything and all that. And then he does the live the other day, the troll, right? Where he insults every woman on here.
Oh my God, that's funny. So y'all caught me at a bad time. I'm somewhat pissed off that I can't go live more often. So some of this is just me venting, but another of this is just me saying what I really want to say, which is that some of you are lazy ass bitches. A lot of you women are lazy ass bitches who are taking advantage of men and doing nothing in your lives. And when that doesn't work out, you divorce and then move on to the next man. Well, what are you going to do when it comes time for retirement? Are you going to go to the old folks home and try to fucking cash in on somebody's insurance policy? Like, what's your fucking plan? Some of you have no fucking clue what you're doing in your life. And I'm going to hit you with a hard truth. Sorry, not sorry. And for all of you channels that every fucking day go live and milk Ernie Shell every fucking day for hours and hours, why? I'm sorry, I find Ernie to be boring. If he was here right now on panel, I would tell him to his face, you're boring as fuck, dude. You're living in La La Land. That police report said that you was running away from Bigfoot. You're fucking crazy. You belong in an insane asylum. Yeah, you could say that, but at the same time, I feel like I'm in a better position than most of them, and sometimes people need to be told when they're off. Like, they need to be told when they're going too far. Like with what I did with Kels Bells. Kels Bells making... even last week, Kels Bells said that she's probably doing more than 60 videos or streams. Kels Bells at this point has done like 100 plus videos on Gypsy. It's in between Gypsy and Ernie, Gypsy and Ernie, Gypsy and Ernie, whatever's going to keep the viewers, right? You know how you keep the viewers? You make good content, you stop using an avatar, and you talk from your heart. It is now 12:13, and I have 120 people watching, 121 people watching right now. And yeah, I'm mentioning Ernie, but I'm also talking about everything else. This is how you make content, for those of you who want to keep track of shit. Go live, make sure your audio's good. If your audio sucks, no one's going to listen to you. So I'm going to turn off the background music, and we're just going to listen to Kels. And Kels, you played pretty much most of my stream, with the exception of like the last hour last week. So bitch, if you strike me, I swear to God, I'll get Ernie's docs from, I'll get, Ernie has your docs, and I will get the information. If you strike, don't even fucking bother.
Who live streams about Gypsy or whoever. If you don't like it, I would take a little, hey, shut it, dehydration. Well, yeah, he took up for Ernie, saying that Ernie absolutely was in the military, and then he all of a sudden wasn't, and then he was again. Kevin David, you're going to have to pick a lane on this.
Right. And she doesn't even know if she's a boy or a girl. She's like totally sorry, but like, she doesn't have a wiener or balls anymore, but she doesn't have a vagina anymore either. So like, what is, she's in between lanes, for real. She is in the freaking sub-divider. She is walking on the divider in between the lanes, okay? So I don't know if that's even really possible. Also, you have to look at it like she's playing, this is her strategy. Like, she's come back, she's done a total transformation or whatever. I've always, like, Traders and I've stayed the same when it comes to Karen. We don't fuck with her. Like, it is what it is. Like, we don't fuck with her. And like, but people want to put all these rules and stipulations on her and what she, like, confine her to a certain degree in which she can interact with another, and it's just not fair. Karen's gonna do what she's gonna do. You know, she needs somebody to latch onto. She needs attention. She needs attention. Ernie gives her that attention, and that attention is reciprocated, right? And I think that Karen loves her, or loves him. I think that I don't know, he's just so weird about how his feelings too, but I think that Karen loves Ernie for sure.
Right. And he
wishes he was that man. She wishes he was that lightning tiger. Rar wishes he really was that super soldier man. You know what I mean? And it's just not gonna happen.
You attack every woman on here for making money while talking about Ernie. And then before that you go, am I monetized? Yes, I am. Do I make money? Yes, I do. It's my ego about being Google in a Google partnership. So
isn't everyone who's monetized? That's funny. I can see Karen saying that, like, verbatim. Isn't everybody who is a monetized in the YouTube partnership thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, you ain't special. I remember when Bloated Brett was like, oh my God, I'm a YouTube partner. I'm a YouTube partner. Everybody, I matter.
And then that's when everybody's real side comes the fuck out.
Yeah.
Most people don't give a fuck, me included, didn't give a fuck, didn't change a fucking thing. Right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Still did the same fucking wild ass shit. Still did everything the same. But Brett, X Factor, Ernie Show, acted a fool.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And don't you find it funny that Brett is now Ernie's moderator? Make it make sense.
Yep.
My God.
You make money. Because if I didn't have premium, you have a commercial every 7 minutes. No, it's probably 7 seconds. So you make 14 cents. What? 14 cents a live stream? That's about what it is. So you're monetized. You go after people. You went after Kells. But everybody else that goes after somebody that you obviously care deeply for, and that would be Mr. Ernie Shell, you get upset and you have a little hissy fit. So Ernie, I'm devastated that you don't like me. How will I lay my head on my pillow tonight? It will be stained with tears. So you got up there on Kevin's and you ran your fucking dick liquor. And what? I've given you the opportunity to come over here. I've challenged you. I know you saw it. You say you don't watch me. You absolutely do. And again, here's Crybaby in here. Crybaby, when you asked me and Ghost Channel, why I was gonna have shit. The Lightning Weasel up here. Apparently, you missed my line. He said all this shit. Hey, and I was gonna give him a chance to explain, what the problem was. I guess people, missed that. I'm not, it is what it is. I'm kind of getting tired of explaining shit to people. I don't know. If other people can have him on, why the fuck can't I? Everybody else does.
Okay, so like, how do you interpret that, Traders?
Okay. I'm with her if she wants to stop harassing people. You know what I mean? Because you lost it. You lost your one hold over people, right?
Yeah. The one thing that she supposedly is like, I mean, just no ifs, and zero tolerance party policy. Like, I mean, but now she's backpedaling about that and saying, well, if everyone can, I can too. Like, people, that would be me being like, well, everybody's letting Satan on their panel talk about people's kids. I can too. Like, and I fucking will never, ever, ever. Like, if no means no, you know? And if you guys have her on your panel, fine. But like, it's just, I'm never gonna like go back on what I say like that, you know? Especially when she has been so vocal and has really, really come after me about that Ernie shit. And so that's very confusing. It's unclear. And I just stand 10 toes down on what you think. It's not that like, I respect you more for that, you know?
Yeah, it's good for everybody else, right? So what if I just flip-flop? I'll just flip-flop. If that's what, you know.
But you shouldn't. No one's asking you to. No one likes flip-floppers.
Okay, whether you want to call it being a hypocrite or a flip-flopper, let's be real. It's good for one, but not the other. So this is something that she already does. Mm-hmm. So now she's exaggerating this. Like, okay, I'm going to do what everybody else does because I'm like Okay, but you already do that in other aspects. None of us are perfect. Okay? None of us.
True.
But stop fucking poking the bear. Especially when your grass looks like shit, okay?
So you get up there with Katie, y'all do a little pickle, whatever y'all do, and then every once in a while she'll break somebody up, they'll humiliate you, you'll run, but you two keep doing it. I guess it works. I guess it works for both of them. I don't get it. Somebody threatened my friends, they will drag my friend's wife out of the street and beat the fuck out of her in front of him. I would have a problem. I would have a problem having him up on my panel and entertaining him for 1 second.
And that is your opinion, and I respect that. I understand that. I understand her. Go ahead, Traders.
Well, Nicolina threatened to do that to Kells Bells, but yet she's a friendly flyer at Kells Bells, and Kells Bells just had Nicolina on panel the other day. Again. Now,
that is so true.
Ernie, I don't agree with him being on panel. I cannot say that enough. I do not agree with Nicolina being on panel. I cannot say that enough. So I am with Shannon. Ernie is a fucking piece of trash. I'm trying to keep it nice, but that's the nicest thing.
No, say it with your chest. I mean, and listen, I'm not discounting anyone's opinion about that. I understand it. I respect it.
And I think having him on panel, to drag the fucking tiny bit of information that you may or may not get, it's not worth it to me. Other people have different opinions, but stay fucking consistent, because it's okay when some other people do it. And I don't see Shannon running in there saying, Kells Bells, you're trash. I don't see that. Maybe she will. I don't know. But
I feel like I feel like I have stayed consistent in how I treat Ernie and handle him since the jump. You know, Ernie is a much deeper person than that, okay? Mama T should know that he's on a different level. He sees people for who they really are. He can stare through your soul. Don't ever question my boo. Like, I blocked him for a minute when he needed to be blocked because he was out of control. I unblocked him. I think that was the only inconsistency, but I changed my mind. Like, I blocked him and I said, because he porn bombed me. I said, you're never going to come on my channel again. I said that. And then I changed my mind, okay? And I'll own that inconsistency because I changed my damn mind, okay? People can do that, okay? Damn it. Okay, I also want to say this. She even admitted the other day that she's going to be, and she admitted in this live earlier, I think, that she is going to now be covering Ernie every day.
And that was a huge problem with her a couple months back, is that people covered Ernie.
Yes. So, I mean, that's another contradiction. Like, this is why.
But way back
when,
I'm
frustrated.
Way back when, Shannon used to do the Real House Husbands of Kentucky. And Shannon used to cover Ernie, Jimbo. You know, she would give everybody a little comedic update. Shit was fucking hilarious, okay? Shannon used to cover Ernie. She's been around since really heavy the last 2+ years, but she's always been here. She's always known who Ernie was prior to me, I believe. So, I mean, she knows the lore just as good as anybody else, or better.
do you think that it has to do with me like coming in and covering him, like just being because I don't know, I've tried to make it make sense because it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it don't make sense to me either. Sometimes, like the Shannon I remember from when I first met her, don't get me wrong, she would get pissed if you put on her on panel. That's always something Shannon's got mad about. But again, it was selective. And then I can't remember when it was full throttle with Nick. I think it was after Peach and Ghost fell out with Nick. Then it was pretty consistently full throttle. Because Nick started about 6 months, the live streaming, maybe a little longer, maybe 9 months before I was around. So Nick was pretty new too. But now at this point, we've all been around a while. And, you know, we kind of know more things. So we've kind of changed through the years, like what we did before, what wasn't effective, what was effective with Ernie. So now we don't do things the same. We've all had to have that learning curve. And I think people forget that. When you're new to a person, you've got that learning curve. You'll eventually get to where the, I guess, old timers are. But until you get there, it doesn't make any sense coming in, cussing people out because they're doing something you don't like. Because you're past it. You've already went through it, so you understand, okay, this is not going to work. You'll eventually get tired of it, but everybody has their own time frame.
People come blowing in here, right? They're new and they come blowing into a community, blowing onto YouTube, and they think they got it figured out.
Okay, so she's talking about me, right? Is that?
I don't know.
Because I'm the newer one. She's saying people can blow in on YouTube and think they've got it figured out.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I have no idea what would give anybody the idea I have anything figured out on here. Like, what? Like, for the love of God, I'm like the most useless person on this shit, but moving right along.
And they don't. They don't. You might have people behind you that are rah-ing you. Go, rah, right? They won't be there long. Trust me on that.
Damn.
Right?
Y'all won't be here long. That is not nice.
They won't be around.
Everyone's gonna fucking leave me. The fuck? Like, that's so mean to say. Like, I would never say that to somebody. And how can you predict that? You know? I know that she said a comment like that a few, maybe last year sometime. I can't remember for what. But like, I mean, that's just not nice. Why even say that, you know?
You know, I told Katie, don't fuck with Cyrax. Don't do it. And I was ignored. There's a reason you don't fuck with Cyrax.
I don't think I ignored anybody. I don't think I even heard her say that.
I was wondering that.
I don't remember her even being involved. Like, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not because of him, he's a halfwit. But it's the people that follow him that will dig up everything on you they can find. They will call, you think Nicolina was bad. Try Nicolina times 50, because that's how many people will do exactly what she did. Katie knows best.
I don't know best. That's what why does she think that? Like, why? And like, what? I learned a lesson, okay? That sucked. Do you really think, like, I mean, that sucked. That was not a fun thing to deal with, okay? Like, I'm just saying, that was not fun. And you know what, Shannon? You're right. Is that what you want to hear? Whatever she predicted, it said, whatever, like, it happened. Yes, it did. It happened. But it's over with. Like, we're moving the fuck along. Like, there's no more issues like this or like that. And like, I mean, it was bad.
I had no idea. First of all, I barely knew who Cyrax was. And I didn't even know there was such a thing. And then I didn't know there was a Reddit thing. Like, all of these things are brand new to me. So I didn't know.
It was, yeah. And people still like to say that I don't care about what happened. I don't care about the mods. I don't care.
Are we supposed to quit and back down anytime someone threatens you? We all would have quit years ago. I mean,
yeah. But definitely, I'd never experienced something like that before in my life. And I definitely learned a lesson about how to move around. It happened, and it's growing pains, I guess. But hey, I stood the test of time. Did I see my life flash before my eyes? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. Yes, I did. Did I want to start digging an underground bunker to hide my animals and family and everything in? Yes. Yes, I did. But we got through it. I owe you an apology because I highlighted that comment about you being a pedophile, and I'm sorry that I did that. I don't think you're a pedophile. I don't take that word lightly, and I'm sorry that I did that. That's
Oh, okay. So this is more or less like an apology. You're not really trying to get peace out of this.
What do you mean?
So, well, I was under the impression that you wanted us to back off, stop attacking you. You wanted the doxing to stop, the door knocks to stop, stuff like that. Like you were more or less looking for a peace treaty.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But I do feel like I owe you an apology for offending you like that.
No, it's all right. I'll accept the apology.
Why'd you do that, Katie? Why'd you just call random people pedophiles?
What do you mean?
Well, you just pinned a comment, read it aloud, and be like, oh yeah, this guy's why do you do that? You should have some accountability. You stream to hundreds of people. I don't just pin random comments calling people pedophiles.
I read it and I said, what? I'm confused, but either way, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I'm done from. Y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope that you all have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go to the beach. It is beautiful outside. He's a pedo? What? Ugh. Have a good rest of your day. I didn't call him a pedophile.
Okay, well that's what you were apologizing for not but 30 seconds ago.
No, I apologize for highlighting that comment because it offended him.
I mean, you know what you're doing.
Ugh.
Well, like it's pretty obvious what's going on. We were criticizing the shit out of you in chat. You just banned me, and then somebody pushed a narrative that I'm a pedophile, and you highlighted it to kind of sweep all the critiques out of the chat. It's a hug box. It's a coping mechanism. Oh, he's a pedophile? Ugh. Like you were definitely implying that that's the case.
I wouldn't call someone a pedophile unless there was like actual proof of that. But there's a lot going on, and I'm sorry that I did that.
All right, well, I'm not gonna harp on it too much, but that's what the common consensus is that you're trying to push the narrative. You're definitely aligning with it. But I'll accept the apology. We can move on from that.
I don't think that. I just want to make that clear.
Let me just skip to my first timestamp where she accuses 007 of trying to kill her. How about that?
Bro, don't kill her.
Let's go. Let's get right into the news.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Oh God.
People are thinking that you're gonna come and kill me because I highlighted a comment that I apologize for, and which was
the comment she highlighted was Wings 007 is a pedophile, and then she said, "Whoa, I'm not surprised," or something. That was her attitude.
Yeah, she called you a freak. Like what the fuck?
And people stayed and supported me through it. Okay, I actually got a lot of support through that. I have never done any of this for money. Again, I monetized like 2 months ago. This has never been like a form of income for me.
Can I ask you monetized 2 months ago. Can I ask you when the first time you had Cyrex up was?
I think it was
probably around 2 months ago, right?
I know I monetized right before, right around that time. Yes.
Yeah, so that's coincidental timing. It kind of aligns with what we've been saying.
It kind of is. Like, yeah, I didn't monetize because of chance.
And even if it's not just for the money, you want the money, the viewership, the popularity, like that is the case, Katie. You're not gonna be able to convince any of these people otherwise.
And I'm not for everybody. A lot of people fucking hate me. So just bye, you gone, get out of here, bye.
How was that working for you? You had to back off that because you didn't listen. I told you don't do that.
Since when is she why is she acting like, did she like scream in my ear with a bullhorn? Like I didn't hear you. Okay, like it's not personal, Shannon. Like me not listening, this is not personal at all. Okay, I don't understand. She took this personal. It wasn't personal. I don't even remember.
But you need, Ernie's in jail, and everybody needed someone new, so that everybody went to Cyrex. Don't do that. Don't do that. Again, nobody listens. And I'm not turning this into like bashing Katie.
Okay, that's fine. You can bash me. Just make sure you stand on it. Like, say it with your whole chest. Say it. If you have an opinion, say it with your whole chest. I respect people for that. I really do.
I'm going to lay out what's happened. Check back chat. You got everything on the panel set. And then we have the friggin' whatever, the damn Mona Lisa bullshit, right?
This whole fucking Paintgate comes up, right? You guys all want to know about Paintgate. Like, type 1 if you guys want to know about Paintgate. Anyone want to know the truth about Paintgate? I'm going to correct the fucking narratives that all get broke down at the end of the day. Okay, first of all is, Katie was aware that I wouldn't accept a dime for the painting. Second of all, I did not sign the painting because Katie was going to sign that painting. Her agreement with Chaotic, that was between them.
Chaotic was like, we were talking about doing a piece, and she sent me I told her I'm abstract acrylic, okay? And she sent me examples of like what she wanted, and they were portraits, okay? And I had a bunch of commission pieces to do in the fall, so she said it was no rush, and so I was like, just time was going by, right? And I tried to, so I got to her painting and I tried to do it. I tried to do the portrait.
But what I can say is that Katie was there through the process of the painting. which is weird because by the time we got done creating this painting, or right here, I should say that there's some attributes to that painting that Katie absolutely chose. It was like, I can pick out this for the eyes, I can pick out this for the lips, like this is what I would like these things to look like, and then I just made it happen. But it was supposed to start out with me just painting a face and then her doing a pour around the hair with the wild ass hair and the horns. I think that she felt like she couldn't accomplish that or something. I'm not sure what happened. So I finished the painting.
I got help in San Diego. Like I tried to do it portrait way. I don't have depth perception. And so the shading, I ended up liking it, but I didn't think it was good enough. Bird was painting, like he is very good at painting that kind of stuff. I asked him for help. Bird painted that painting. I was with him the whole way he painted that.
I showed it to Flossie, out of all people. We were just, bullshitting. She caught a glimpse of it and she's like, what's that? I was like, a painting I'm working on, blah, blah, blah. And then next thing you know, turns out that that was a bad move because obviously whatever Katie had said to Chaotic. I was aware that it was some type of commission stuff. I wasn't aware that it started out originally as her wanting to do a contribution piece or like a dedicated piece to Chaotic because she had all this admiration for her.
She is saying that I lied to her about painting it and that I was scamming her and I was frauding art.
Everybody knows that fucking story.
She got taken up in. And then we got Callie throwing out, calls and text messages where, they're going to go, real life on somebody.
Again, I haven't listened to her shit, so if I said it, I said it, and I own it, and that's it. That's all. I'm a human, and that's all I can say.
So,
I don't think that, if Amanda is just dropping little, comments, subliminals, unless she comes out and full on says it, that is, let her do it. I don't really fucking care. But, because, that's just what she does, right? And I'll make Virgo say that she never said that, and that Amanda's making it up. I don't give a fuck. She's gonna go do that. I'm gonna make Virgo say that Amanda's lying. I don't care. I don't care. Fine, I'll lie about that. I'll lie. I'll make Virgo lie. I don't care.
But I apologize for letting Callie in or trying to make anybody get along with her or try to bridge that gap. And I know that you all did not like her, so.
No, quit blaming Callie.
Turned it right back to Callie.
I didn't dox Wings. I can't get that.
oh my god, shut the fuck up. I didn't dox Wings. Yes, you did, okay? And stop calling Wings is 007, okay? You doxed 007, I doxed him too. Everybody doxed him. Why can't you even get to far as acknowledging that, taking a little bit shred of accountability? I'm gonna have to listen to Katie's live stream. She is such a fucking liar. You now can't even say the truth, and nobody gives a fuck, Katie. Your audience won't give a fuck, people around you won't give a fuck, your friends won't give a fuck. They're gonna be like, okay, Katie, yeah, you doxed him. Who cares? He did X, Y, and Z to you. I would have probably doxed him too. You are so far from reality, you can't even take this tiniest shred of accountability for doxing him. Admit it, you looked up who he was. You can't even admit to that, the bare minimum. There's no hope for you, ever. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when Paintgate came out, her little circle was quick to be like, it's not like it's the same thing as Ernie's mask. No, it's exactly the same thing.
I didn't know they said that. Oh, wow.
Exactly. That is so, it's like tell on yourself without telling on yourself, I guess.
Right.
Say you needed their identity to go to the police, and this is the whole story that you want to run with, all right? And everything's just to keep you safe and protect you, all right? Then you found the wife. You found Derek. You could have went to the police. So then why, at so many days later, are we now fucking together with Derek and Ashley in their family business? Why are you getting people to call up the shop? Why are you getting and asking me and telling me to play audio to Derek's sister, to Derek's family members, to Ashley's family members? It doesn't really add up or make sense. Because I got a screen record just to show all those DMs. And there's no denying them. And obviously, this has a lot of people in it, okay? It has a lot of details in these stuff. And in it is on about contacting the lady, getting game to call up, play the voice clips, do this, do that, giving instructions, giving orders, absolutely in it with me 100%. See, none of this is fabricated, Katie. All them people confirmed today in Andrew's live stream and Dramadone's live stream, they've all talked to you on this account. wanted to contact people.
As my grandma says, when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Stop digging.
I don't think I was digging at all. Well, actually, I was gonna go real life to get a restraining order on people. Okay, there's a difference. These people were coming after my family, coming after me. I am not going to, like, enough is enough. You know what I mean? I'm in my every right to do something about it if it's going to stop. I wasn't going to go do shit to them like what they were doing to me. I was going to go do it legally. And in order to legally do that, I need their information. So that's why that happened. I don't know why people keep getting this twisted that I'm doxing and digging up all these people's information. No, I've never doxed a single person on here. I still haven't gone real life because I haven't ever pressed charges or done anything yet. I mean, but I need their information if I'm going to do it. And if I wanted to do it, I have it's justified. Okay. In fact, a lot of people in my live chat here are like, you need to go to the police about this. Well, when I go to the police about this, they need their information, or else what else can they do? Like, am I right, traders? Like that has to happen, or else how can we get in contact with them or whatever? So the whole real life thing, just stop it. Doxing, I've never doxed. That is just bullshit. I'm not buying it. If people want to be mad about that and run with it, fine. But when it happens to you, you'll understand how I felt. When it happens to you, and anybody can get it. Trust me, anyone on here can get it.
People can walk away from that shit, especially if it's time after time after time.
When has it been time after time after time? I don't know. Like she's saying, so this has been on multiple occasions. What happened with that whole Cali thing has been on multiple occasions. When? All the people that are close to me, when have I asked for a dox? When have I asked for information on somebody out here just because they hurt my feelings? And when have I asked for any information because I'm going to go send them door knocks and send them pizzas and all that shit? When have I done that? I've never done that.
Kevin, Karen, David, I thought we were good. And then you turned around.
Honestly, no, you shouldn't be saying that. You shouldn't be saying that to her. She should be, honestly, y'all. And I do not like Karen. Y'all know how I feel about her. But we gotta keep it a buck. Karen should be saying that to her because Shannon's the one that changes her mind and makes things conditional and puts guidelines and that she didn't even convey to Karen that were on her. It was the stipulation was she had to stay away from Ernie. Like do you know what I mean? So that's what I think. I feel like Karen should be the one being like, hey, I thought we were good because now you like hate me. And Karen didn't even know that mattered. It was contingent upon Ernie being in the picture or not, whether or not Shannon would love her. That ain't fair.
Shit. And then we made up on Mark's panel because I generally do like you. Again, I like Katie. But Katie, you gotta say a blanket oops and then go up. Kevin.
Okay, so the blanket oops was in order of like what are we referring to? If it comes to Callie put out what she put out. We did a question answer thing. I answered what it was. People are welcome to email me if they have any more questions that I have not been clear about. A lot of people just want to, I guess, like heckle me about stuff, and my answer is going to stay the same.
And I was nice to Ernie on a panel and made him again admit that, quote, he knew that Dawn Wells delivered the death blow and he knew where Summer was buried. It didn't take a lot.
Okay, can I please say this? Because this irritates me. This part here, right here. She's saying that I went on a panel and look what happened. I got Ernie to say this and that and this. Ernie has come on my panel and said this and that and this and has spilled his guts. I got him to admit that he has HIV, that he has stolen valor, and that he's a scammer. Okay? And that he faked cancer. Okay? I got that out of his mouth. And he will tell you himself, I was probably the only person that could have done that. So what the fuck are you talking about? I feel like every time Ernie comes up here, he says things that are pertinent to where he's at, what he's doing, who he's going after. I mean, people like he's a whole criminal, y'all. Like we are all here for the same goal at the end of the day, okay? Just because I have a different angle does not mean that I don't want the same outcome at the end of the day. So like, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
The Shannon is how much of this do we agree with her on? 90%? We're on the same fucking side.
Yes. Yes, and that's what I was saying yesterday. But like, she's getting personal with me now. Like, why bring in the Cali stuff, taking accountability stuff? Like, why is she going that avenue? That's why I'm saying that she took the bait. That's what I mean by her taking the bait. Shit's about to hit the fan, I think. I think somebody is live already, and mad, maybe a little bit.
Which one?
He is talking about over there. Okay, so I think we are going to wrap this up. All in all, I don't want anybody to feel weird going over there, coming over here. I just want people to see what it is. I want to show people exactly what it looks like. And I want, not just me, because I feel like it's just me. It's like my voice. Like, I just want it to be, Traders has an issue, and she can definitely back up the whole, like, you're doing one thing one day and one thing the next day, and you're getting mad at Katie for having Ernie on the panel, but you're literally asking Ernie to come on the panel yesterday. Like, the fuck? So that's kind of what I wanted to show, and I want to bring the truth out. I want to, Fist Crank loves that I say platinum pussy. He thinks that, like, he's that platinum pussy bitch. Don't forget it. Don't get it twisted. This is platinum pussy over here. But yeah, so that's kind of all I have to say. And Traders, I really appreciate you coming up and helping me explain this stuff. It's just gotten a little bit off the, like, shit. The wheels have come off a little bit. Traders took a break. Then I had to sit down for 2 weeks. And like, it's been kind of a mess.
Apparently somebody has got, maybe her genitalia is inflamed. I don't really fucking know. But I'm going to sit in here and I'm going to wait for all y'all to come in. And then we'll find out what was said. Let's do that, because, hold on, let me move on. I don't know what was said over there. I don't give a fuck if she's still saying it. I don't give a fuck what she said. Obviously, somebody don't goddamn know who they're fucking dealing with, okay? Period. Done. We don't know. So I could go live tonight, do my damn fucking thing that I'm not finished with and I don't give a fuck about, and go on with my life, right? Or, no, that's probably what's going to happen. What's going to happen, too, is I'm going to pull a lot of goddamn wrenches. I'm going to pull them. And if you want them back, I guess I'm going to have to figure out if I can trust you. Probably can't, but we're going to pull a lot of wrenches, because there were some things I will put up with. There are things that I will overlook, and there are things that I won't. And right now, I am choosing to overlook somebody until I fucking don't. So we'll just sit here and we'll let anybody that's been over there come in here, share your goddamn concerns, and we'll deal with that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be on a roll. So again, let's see. Ernie said that me and Katie were gonna fight. I didn't bite, Katie did. Okay. Way to go, Katie. Way to go, Katie. You fell for it, and I didn't. Oh, no. And the thing is, I never watch. If you're going to drag me, I don't watch it. I never watch anybody drag me. There are a few reasons why. Now, here's what I'm going to give them to you now. You're pathetic. If you want to drag me, right? Again, you have fun. Have fun. And apparently this is what you've wanted to do for some time. You've wanted to get this going, Katie, because if Ernie goes to jail, what are you going to do? What are you going to talk about? I don't know. I mean, you'll still talk about Ernie. I'm sure you'll probably accept his phone calls and whatnot. It'll be like a Lisa K. Shelby type thing, but whatever, honey. Again, this is what happens when you have this generation of people that got participation ribbons for just showing up. Okay? You got ribbons for just showing up. And then this is what they do. So, Katie, if I hurt your feelings by telling the truth, live with it. Live with it. And we got a whole lot of friends that are on both sides of this. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen, because the ball is in y'all's court. I'm not letting Ernie do it. She just let Ernie do it. She just let Ernie do it. But she's not real smart, and we get that. We get it. Well, we'll see, Larkin. We'll see. We will see. I'm interested to see how that's going to flake out. Because, you know, we all know Traders and Anissa have got, you know, their little bees in a bonnet too. Because Gypsy her husband was yelling the N-word all over Winston-Salem. And I guess Anissa got some kind of feelings and wanted to come over here and run her fucking mouth in my channel. No. So if those two want to start up too, so that will be a couple of buddies that are all together. We'll see. Can't wait. Can't wait to see how that's going to go out. Because I don't think people, I'm trying to choose my words very fucking carefully, right? I love you too. I can be big enough, right? Okay, Ernie, go hide. Ernie, go hide in the homeless shelter while I am at my home. Okay, well, I can get in my car and I can drive down the street and come back to my home. So Ernie, go hide in the homeless shelter or wherever you are and do whatever you're doing. Just do it. Ernie, I don't like anything that's diseased, and you are diseased. You are damaged goods, son. You are damaged good. Nobody wants to pet your tiger, okay? And it's probably not a tiger, it's probably a hamster. But the way to go, I guess, pretending that you're desirable to anybody, go hit up Kevin. He's your speed right now. We just won't go there. He really is, Amma. He really is. He is a weak little man who is too stupid to support himself. And I've said this 100 times. This ain't nothing new. I said this yesterday. I said it the day before. Ernie is not even smart enough to make a sign and stand on a corner and says, I will not work for food. I will not work for anything. I am in my mid-40s and I can't support myself. I'm also not smart enough to stay out of jail. Ernie, you had your chance last night to talk. You didn't take it. Bye. Goodbye. Go find a predator. Go find a predator to talk to, Ernie. Well, go, you know what? Go, and I ain't mad at you and I ain't mad at Peach, but we got a situation around here right now. And it seems like some people are making this situation a lot harder for people than it needs to be. And I love you. I love Peach. I love 95% of the people that are around me. But we got a goddamn problem here. We got a problem, and it's not going to get resolved anytime soon. Because if she wants me to drag her ass, I will dog walk her all through the YouTube streets. I will dog walk her. She doesn't want it. Y'all don't want it. Nobody wants it. No fucking body wants it right now. You think you do, but you don't. Because I'm going to hurt a lot of people's feelings when I dog walk her ass. She thinks Kels Bells is bad? Nah. Oh, Katie, no. I will drag you till you have your fucking natural hair color back. I will rip your natural hair color from your diseased pussy all the way up to the top of your goddamn head. If you want it, let me know. You don't. Little girl, you don't. So talk about everybody's saggy titties and being retarded and all of your limited vocabulary that you use, because your vocabulary is extremely limited. We've all seen this. I'm sure a lot of people have thought it. I'm just going to tell you, crack open a dictionary every once in a while. Just saying. So I'm going to yank a lot of wrenches. And I'm not doing it as being mean. I don't know right now who I can trust anymore. And I'm not going to try to figure that out. I know the people that I can trust. And I've got people over here that I'm not real sure of right now. And I'm not going to second guess it. And I'm not going to wonder about it right now. Because I have a feeling if I go in there and I watch that goddamn chat and don't listen to a word she says, I will fucking rain hell down on this fucking platform like you don't fucking know. None of you have ever known it. If I go over there and watch that chat. But I don't chat count. I don't chat count. But if I know somebody's running a goddamn fucking pimply ass dick licker about me, and I got friends over there not doing a fucking thing about it, yeah, we got a problem. So we're just gonna have to scale down 681 Productions right now. And that was my word before it was yours, Katie, but go on and please act like you fucking coined it. 681 Productions is going to have to be scaling back a lot. So that is what it is. It ain't my, yeah, amen. Look, I got Kevin Dick in a jar in here and Ernie, hiding under beds and, wearing high heel shoes. I don't fucking need that. So Ernie, again, you said I would do it. Your girl did it. I will go after her. I don't have to like her content. But you said I would go after her, but your girl did it. Your girl went over there and did it. So why don't you pray to God that she goes live again? You can jump back on that fucking panel. You two can play Slap the Pickle, and then y'all can carry on your thing. If you want me to do drama, it will be a fucking decision, and I wish you probably will regret. You will regret it. I don't want anybody to decide, but I am not going to sit around and wonder who is over there sitting around agreeing. I think I've been very nice about this. Maybe y'all ain't know it. I don't like her content. I don't like that she has Ernie up there all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it that she fucking gets caught in lies every other fucking week. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not making something up. This is what has happened. She has continued to give Ernie a platform. Ernie has sexually assaulted women in this community. Ernie has threatened to take her friends' wives and whoever and drag them out in the street. And she continues to have him on her panel and have a little fun, little spin the pickle. That would be a problem if I were her friend. Oh, yeah, the Cyrax stuff. I'm not even going to get into that. I tried to tell her. Duh. She knows it all, though, right? She knew all about Cyrex. She knew about her buddy Bird. She knew about all AC. She knew them all. She knew every fucking thing. And who are you covering now? Who is on your panel more than anybody else? Ernie Shell. I rest my case. So this is what I am going to do. God, I don't want to do it, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live tonight at 9. We're going to talk about the Freemasons. It's going to be I couldn't sit here and tell you everything about the Freemasons right now. There are 497 different conspiracies regarding them. We're going to hit a couple, make it interesting. I'm going to log the fuck off. I'll go to sleep tonight. Won't have a problem doing that. And we'll see where we are tomorrow. We will see where we are tomorrow. I can assure you, and anybody who thinks, anybody who thinks you are meaner than me, smarter than me, or anything else, don't make me show you. I don't need to have a 4-hour fucking live with sock puppets and dry erase boards to fucking tell you about yourself. I can do it in 5 minutes and save everybody a lot of goddamn time. You want me to? Keep on. You ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it. Now, Katie, what I suggest that you do whatever you do. I don't even know what you do. I don't know how you feed yourself. Do you have a job? Are you an artist? Are you a model? I don't know what you are. But do whatever you do where you feed yourself, unless it's like Ernie said, and it's your grandparents doing it. Whatever. You go get into your lifestyle, which is basically, I don't even know what. Again, there we go. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you do. They really are the same, silly rabbit. That's the thing. They are. And all these people don't get it that are in there. They don't fucking get it. They're the same person. There's nothing to either one of them. They don't support themselves. They jump online anytime they fucking want to and just sit there. Oh, she's a saggy tinny granny. What a fucking retard. Again, open a book, Katie. There's a lot of words out here in the world. Learn a few of them. And then you have Ernie hiding under beds, running from his own shadow, literally. And those two, like I said, like to play Spin the Pickle on a live stream about 3 or 4 times a week. So, yeah, don't do it again, Katie. Don't do it again, Katie. You fell for Ernie. I didn't. You fucking did. You fucking did. You did exactly what Ernie said I was going to do. You're too stupid. You did it, you dumbass. You dumbass.
So back to business. We had an issue go on, not yesterday, but the day before. Traders and I did a live, and we addressed Shannon. In my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinions, Traders and I were very tactful about it. Traders, I mean, let's be honest. Traders was a little bit spicy. She was spicier than me, okay? She was spicier than me, but she's had, this has been something ongoing with her. And it's a little bit more personal because it has to do with her, relationship with Anissa and, just shit like that. For me, it's been going on for a year, a little over, yeah. But I felt like it was necessary to address it in hopes that we could all move on. I want to first apologize to all the people that were, I guess, put in the crossfire. That was not what I was expecting to happen. Over here, I certainly did not want to make anyone feel like they needed to pick a side. There are no sides. If you remember, I said, I'm on Shannon's side because we all have the same goal in the end. However, after I said that, she went live and she made it personal. She started talking about me not being honest, not taking accountability. She started talking about other things that really had no bearing on what the issue at hand was. And so that's when I was like, okay, enough is enough, because I don't have a problem with her. If you guys have watched how I move around these streets, I've never called her out her name. I've never said anything mean to her. I have never insulted her. But me as an adult, I feel like anyone who is an adult has the choice and right to defend themselves and say their piece and create a boundary, because I feel as though she has been walking all over me and me not saying anything about it. She has insulted my content many times. She has, said that she wrote a lot of posts. Right, I'm going to address that too, SDA. She's wrote posts. She's called me trash. She said I suck Ernie's dick. She said fuck me and all this stuff. And I have overlooked that 100%. People were saying that I started this. Behind Green Eyes was saying that I started this. That is absolutely so far from the truth. And I wish that she would do more research before she put out the news, because that's not what happened at all. So then she said her piece. So I went live with Traders. And from what I heard her talking about, she kind of insinuated that she didn't even listen to my live yesterday. She didn't even listen to my live, which was really disappointing, because if she had listened to my live, I don't think that her reaction would have been what it was. And I don't think that it just went way too far for me and for others as well. She literally threatened me. And I don't think that what me and Traders said on my live yesterday, justified what she said in response. And that's unfortunate, because a lot of that stuff is stuff that you can't really for what, So after that live, she went live, and I was really shocked. A lot of people were really shocked, because it was as if she was responding to me having drugged the fuck out of her. It was if she was responding to me as if I had said some of the nastiest, meanest shit about her. And I didn't. I did not call her out her name one time. I still haven't. And I don't believe that that's necessary. It is very, it's disappointing that after my live, did anybody, and be honest, did you all come away from me, from my live, thinking that I was going to make you choose sides, or I was going to make you, it was going to be weird if I ever saw you over hanging out with Shannon? Because that was absolutely not my intention. I don't ever want people to think that they can that they can't go places just because I feel a way about a content creator. I don't get down like that at all, because you know what? It's weird when like I don't like flip flop and make back up with people unless it's like a genuine, authentic thing. But it's weird because like these people flip flop back and forth, and it leaves the viewers feeling like they have to pick sides. So like there were a few people in Shannon's chat that were like, you know, they sided with her and they were like being nasty. And like I don't know, but when content creators end up making up after that shit, it's kind of like, well, you leave your viewers feeling dumb because they like sided with you and were saying shit about somebody else. And I don't ever want my like people that watch me to like side with me just because they're siding with me, you know. Have a reason or else don't. I want to go over some of the stuff that Shannon said yesterday. I thought that it was really, really disappointing. I thought that I just don't even, she acted like she acted like I just drug her for filth or something, but I want to stay, I'm going to say what I say today, and then I'm going to keep it the fuck pushing, okay? This is Shannon. I'm sure you all know who she is. I'm sure most of you saw my live yesterday. This was her response to my live with Traitors, okay?
Again, Ernie called this, but he said I was going to do it. But his girl Katie did it. Again, if you...
Does she even know that Traitors was on my live yesterday? Like, is she even aware of that? Like, for real. I'm not even trying to be sassy. Does she even know that Traitors was up there too? What? Like, what? I don't think, she didn't even watch it. And that is so unfair. That's like that's what really gets people in trouble. They don't hear for themselves. Right, exactly, Nevaeh. I am not Ernie's girl. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Ernie comes on my panel. I am not nice to him, but I'm not mean to him. Okay. I do not treat him like he's a first-class citizen of, you know, stand-up citizen of America. No, we don't do that. Like, I have him up here because I have questions that I want answers for. You know what I mean? Right. Ernie lit this fuse. Well, he said it. And Ernie, like, oh boy. Hey, Red. Ernie, and I had to, like, okay, listen. For once in the whole time I've been on YouTube, I gave Ernie a little bit of mercy, and like I thought it was pretty damn funny that he was up there reacting to my and Shannon's lives or whatever, like because he never does it, and he just seemed like such a fish out of water. And I just thought it was like nice to just see him like chill out, and it wasn't all about him for once. Okay, so first of all, I didn't even really know Traitors and Anissa. Like, me and Traitors don't talk about you at all. The first time her and I spoke about you was yesterday. And I was like, want to go live and just like air this out so we can just get like set a boundary, because I think a lot of people are confused. Just Traitors hasn't been around for a while, and then I had to sit down for like 2 weeks, and just things have been just scrambled eggs everywhere, you know? And I really did want to just put that, like, just set a boundary really and say like, enough is enough. I don't come in her lives and tell her that she's trash and that, like, you know, she's leaving because she hates my content. No, I don't do that. There should be some kind of mutual respect. I mean, you are more than entitled to your opinion and to feel away. But like, if I went around like doing that to all the people's content that I hate, like, for what, you know?
We got a problem, and it's not going to get resolved anytime soon, because if she wants me to drag her ass, I will dog walk her all through the YouTube streets. I will dog walk her. She doesn't want it. Y'all.
Why would you dog walk me? Like, what? Why would, what? How did we get from me going live and saying what I said to this? That's, what? I don't understand. That's crazy to me. There was no me being combative over here. There was nothing. I never, what? Again, like, I don't think she watched my live. This was so unnecessary.
She thinks Kels Bells is bad? Nah.
I never said Kels Bells is bad. The hell? I think she's ridiculous. She's a saggy titty retard. I said it. Okay? I said it. And she's stupid. Like, she is a very unintelligent person. I know you think I'm stupid. She's going to tell me to read the dictionary later, but listening to her for 9 whole hours, like you were saying that I do lives for hours and hours and stuff, like she does that for hours and hours. It's like you're mad at the wrong person. I'm like the worst at dragging people. Have you guys ever heard me drag somebody? I sound like a child. People laugh at me. They're like, ooh, you almost sounded mean right there, Katie. I suck at that shit. I don't move around like that. And like, I don't have anything to drag you for. So it's like, I really think that you had some serious venom for me for a minute, not me wanting to like have this go on or this fight start for a long time on my end. No, not at all.
Oh, Katie, no. I will drag you till you have your fucking natural hair color back. I'm gonna tell you, crack open a dictionary every once in a while.
I don't read dictionaries. You can't read dictionaries, right? You can't read dictionaries. Also, I'm educated. This is YouTube. I come on here and I'm a satirical news show, right? I'm here for the fuckery. I cover ridiculousness so people can laugh. It's not that serious. I graduated college at the top of my class. I definitely know how to behave. I definitely have a pretty elaborate vocabulary. I just don't really use it on here unless I need to. I know I throw in big words every once in a while, but I'm not going to read a dictionary. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to read a dictionary. That's like tedious and it's not really legible, right? You can't really like you can't read definitions over and it doesn't flow. You know what I mean? But yeah, should I throw in bigger words? I mean, I can do that, but it's like not really that fun. Like I come on here to laugh and have fun. This shit's ridiculous to me. But getting all personal and going in on me like that is just why? For what? Why? I wasn't challenging her at all, and I don't think she even watched my damn live. She just went jumping out the window about it. And that's just shitty, you know? That's kind of all I want to say about that. I think that that was way too far. I think you said a lot of stuff like that was super duper mean and just completely out of pocket. I didn't drag you at all. I gave an opinion and I said, I set a boundary and, there should be mutual respect because I've never called you trash. I've never told you that you suck someone's dick. I've never told you to fuck off. I've never told you, and this was just so full of insults and I still have not insulted you. And I want the people to see what it is. Right. Boundaries are important.
I think it's rude. Your best friend.
My who? Oh, Kate. Blame Katie. She hates me more than she hates you, honey. I guarantee you that.
Why is she bitching about you? Because you're up here?
Because I'm adorable and I can literally sit here and argue my point. And I'm a know-it-all, apparently. I don't think I actually know it all. I'll say I'm wrong when I'm wrong. Or at this point, I've already pissed you off enough. I'm just too far deep. I'm going to keep arguing. I do it to piss people off.
Well,
and look at you, Katie.
Katie is worried that her fucking content is getting ready to go to jail. That's what she's worried about.
He's literally got a hug me jacket, Katie.
Yeah. Paul and Katie, have them up on your panel.
Socks.
Call the hospital, Katie. Tell him you want to talk to Ern. You got to put him on your panel so he can fucking threaten all your friends.
And Viper, are you upset with Katie because of that? Like, I'm a little confused. What's happened? What's happened? Are you mad at Katie because she had Ernie on the panel twice? I have a history with Raylan, Lady Elaine. Yes. Yes, Viper, it is. Yes, you're angry. Okay. Okay. I understand why you're angry. Let me drop a link. I think it's because he was threatened and he wasn't far from them. I asked for somebody to get Katie, Viper.
I don't know why we're fighting. I'm not fighting with you.
No, I'm not fighting with you. I mean, I'm mad, just like you were mad at me for yesterday. Like, I'm mad. I'm still mad, but it doesn't change how I feel about, like, you know, care and stuff like that. I can't manage your channel, and I can't be a moderator for you or Shannon while you guys are going to fight. And I'm still upset with the whole Ernie thing after I informed you hours before, and you still had him on your panel. Like, that's, I don't know. For me, we don't agree on it.
Right.
I understand why you do it. Doesn't mean I agree with it.
Right.
Absolutely. It makes me look
and
like
we
an
talked
idiot.
at length about that.
I still don't agree with it. It's only fair to say how I feel. Just like you had a right to say how you felt yesterday. And I agreed with you. That was, you know, I shouldn't be dropping shit for me in your channel when I'm, like, not wanting to run your channel. I get that. I do.
Yeah, and I mean,
but like the dude, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the dude posted prior to you having him on your panel that he was 20 minutes away from my house with Redstone having lunch. And then the day prior, and the day prior, threatened to murder my wife. And then you got Raylan.
Until you said that about him threatening to murder your wife, I had no idea he did that, because I thought you said he did that on my panel, but he didn't.
No, he did it on his channel.
Okay, I did not see or hear that. But I'm going to say this. Ernie has threatened to kill, like, everybody.
Has he ever been 20 minutes away from them?
He says he's 20 minutes away from everybody.
Well, Redstone confirmed it, that he was in having lunch with her just hours later, hours before, where he threatened to murder my wife. And he posted it to his Facebook, and it was all... This is why, like, when Raylan says shit like, we don't know if Tiger Lori's doing this or Beloved's doing this or that, if they're silent, they're complicit. Meaning, if he wasn't really at Redstone facilitated something that endangered the life of my wife, because he didn't endanger me. Because I've told you guys point blank, you guys know what's going to happen if Ernie shows up on my property. One person is leaving in a body bag. 100% accurate. I have every right. This dude contacted with that sweet, whatever her name is, Katie, and tried to get my police to arrest me again after Jen and I proved beyond a doubt that Ernie doesn't even think I'm the one that forged the signature, and that the report was false in the first place. So they told him, this is why he said he's contacting the FBI now, Katie. They told him that if he wants to do something, he has to come in person, because they need to arrest him for filing a false report.
So
now he wants to go to the
I
FBI.
understand what you're saying, and I am not discounting or dismissing your feelings. However, you from the jump, I have always, the way that I handle Ernie has been the same. It's different than how other people handle Ernie. And whenever I let him up to speak, it's so he tells on himself. And, you know, that was something that you supported and stuff. And it did not occur to me that because he just threatens everybody and lies about everything. It didn't occur to me that him having said that about another person, would constitute me having to suddenly get rid of him off my panel, and not do it the way I've always been doing it. You know, that's just what I don't think that me having him on the panel was going to hurt that.
I'm 100% going to say, yeah, I definitely agreed with that in the beginning. But since the Arkansas thing, knowing what they found in his van, the kidnap kit, the badges, the mask,
and he
the costume.
Right. And he keeps telling on himself. Every time he comes on my panel.
That dude is 100% capable of showing up at somebody's house. He's proven that. 100% at taking pictures and video. 100%. What?
Katie, I got something to show you. Y'all don't be fucking mad at me, because this does kind of dock somebody. I don't give a fuck. It's Redstone. So here you go, Katie.
Please don't dock. Okay, well, I don't support that. I didn't even put that out myself, and I had it, but
Comment
I'm not
between
here to.
people, and it's ridiculous.
So here it is. They don't care because it's a Redstone, because they have determined Redstone to be bad. Ernie did that intentionally because he knew people were watching his Facebook page. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Redstone. Redstone, in June of 2025, lost her leg. She had a below-the-knee amputation after she had endured not one, but 2 surgeries to reconstruct her ankle. She is a real veteran. She served in actual war, not like Angelo, who was over here stateside. She actually was in a war in the army, and she lost one of her legs. This woman has been so busy learning how to rewalk, learning how to use her prosthetic leg, and she was still very fucking busy in September. She's still busy. She's just learning how to adapt. Ride her horses again, work her farm. Mama T, Redstone has done more in her 66 years of life than you've done in your 51 years of life. You will never accomplish anything.
I know. I get that. Look, I'm not here to try to hurt people, but what the fuck am I supposed to do when somebody who lives 20 minutes away from me, who is a veteran themselves, who betrayed trust with me, and is now collaborating with somebody who's stolen valor, who has threatened to murder my wife? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go, or am I supposed to report it, take her to court, send a marshals to her house, send the FBI? What am I supposed to do?
Oh shit, Redstone. He's gonna sue you. Send the marshals to your house. How dare you? You could have reached out to her, Viper, and she would have told you she's just trolling. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, because I'm stuck between trying to do what's right legally and ethically while I'm being sidetracked by a bunch of bullshitters that, quite frankly, aren't in it for the same reason. No offense to anybody this may offend. It's just how I feel. Like, I legitimately feel like I had Ernie so close when he was in New York, and everybody and their mother was trying to prevent it. With the exception of us, the small group of us that were going out, and like the Tennessee license thing, and the threats to murder people's children and drag their parents out to the streets, and like all this stuff. Like, we don't need to be giving him a panel anymore. I don't think we need any more information, Katie. Legitimately, we need to band together as a unit and just block him the fuck out. Yeah, you want to troll him in his chat? That's the best way to get him. Troll him in his chat using somebody else's channel, restreaming him. Stay out of his actual chat. Do it in his, get him that way. That infuriates him even more. Because at this point, putting him on panel just gives him a place to actually further. He's calling me a pedophile now. He's, because he knows I took people to court for that and won, by the way. He is at a point in his life where he doesn't care anymore. He has nothing to lose, Katie. He is willing to harm one of us. And I can't protect everybody. I can only protect what I'm physically where I physically am, and that's my wife and family. I can't, and it's not like you can't protect yourself, Katie. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some of these people out here are more vulnerable, and I can't protect them. And like I don't know what else to do.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. So I've said this for a long time. I feel like it's better, like, people don't think I have the same goal as Angelo does in getting him locked up. I handle him different because I don't go after him the way other people do, because if I go after him the way other people do, he won't talk. And I feel like, Chica, I do care. I'm listening intently to him. Jesus.
Hey, don't attack Katie, guys. Come on, that's not what this is about.
Before you finish, let me say this. I think what you said, Katie, what you've done, what Ghost has done, what Peachy has done, what I've done, what Degenerate, I think it did save some people. Like, people aren't, they're mad at Charlie, they're mad at Renee and all that, but I feel like our actions helped save them. I really do. I really believe it. I believe that they were in danger. What we did saved them, their own person now, and it'll take time for some people to forgive, some people whatever. For me, the forgiveness part, that's more for me than them. I have to forgive them because I can't live with that. And Ernie is very good at ruining people's lives. That's his goal. Chaos, pain, torment, That's why he inserts himself in the way he does. And when everything else is failing, he'll refer to Summer Wells, he'll refer to Sebastian Rogers, or any other missing child case, or something about missing children, or we the people. He is not interested. He minimizes a rape of a child because it's me, it's my story. When he minimizes that, that is not a child protector. I don't give a fuck.
I agree with
what
that.
his followers say.
I agree 100% with what Viper is saying. I think Ernie does prey on young children. I had to look inside myself, even when I was gently trolling him and not fighting with him. I was doing that to keep peace. But you guys just give him so much attention. You restream him, you platform him, and then you crybaby about it. It's so weird, bro.
He's not a child protector.
No.
Yes, he comes on my panel because in my head, when he's on a panel, we know we can keep like tabs on him.
No,
you know?
no, Katie. Everything he tells you on your panel is a lie to antagonize you and gaslight your audience. Why haven't you learned that yet, you dumb bitch?
You know what I mean? That's how I've always thought of this. This is a whole new thing because, like, for me, he has threatened so many people, and it was never an issue. And I feel like the worse he's gotten, the more important it is to like keep an eye on him, because when he disappears, that's when I start worrying. He's been like, he'll leave, and I mean, he hasn't been around. We don't know what the fuck he's doing. And since he likes to come and talk and be Ernie Shell over on my platform, I'll give him that platform because he'll tell on himself.
If people are going to have him on panel to hold him accountable so that we know what he's doing, my request is that you hold him to task for threatening to murder my wife, and the fact that as documented, he is a harm to children, not a benefit. Hold him to task for that, because he won't stay on the panel very long. I'll guarantee that.
My goal has always stayed the same. I want Ernie to get locked up as bad as the next person. I've always, I don't think he's a dangerous person. I agree. He should be in jail. He should absolutely be in jail.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Sure.
When we were talking behind the scenes, and he made those threats to you and to your horse, and I told you what you needed to do: go to the police, file this report, file it here, and then file the IC3 report. Doesn't matter to me whether something gets done or not. It just matters that the report's filed. Did you do that?
No.
Now, can I explain to you why that's a hindrance and not a help? Actually, first tell me why you didn't do that, if you don't mind.
I think I don't know. I figured that you and the people that had all the resources and stuff would be able to handle that. Did I drop the ball? Yes, I should have filed.
Yeah. I mean, it would have helped the overall case. And that's kind of where, if you remember the first time I stepped away, it wasn't just because of the stupid agreement that I made with an idiot. It was because at that point I felt like everything I was trying to do was being circumvented by people that weren't following through on their own threats being made to them. And I felt like, what's the point of me spending my money, spending my time, and doing my work if people aren't going to follow through with their own threats against their lives or their families' lives?
Kitty has no follow through. Apparently, Ernie threatened her horse, and she still didn't give a fuck enough. Yeah, it does make her money. And Angelo, you should know better.
What more could I do? So at that point, I was kind of done with it. And then Degenerate came in to the picture. Ernie
By the way,
said,
Angelo is degenerate. He admitted that so much. I don't know if he's deleted his comment this morning, but go look at my community page. He spelled it expeditable instead of extraditable, which for an author, why would you be too lazy to correct that?
Do that. You want to do that? Do that, Katie.
The people
but
need
you better
to
find some
fucking
more
know,
content, honey.
Katie. We, the people of the United States of America, need to know the news, bitch.
Yeah, and
Call fucking Ernie Shell.
If Jess Legs is over in your chat, how about telling that bitch to keep my fucking kids out her mouth? How about that? If you're listening, Katie, and if Just Legs, if you're listening, you best not speak on.
Why are you even acknowledging a profile with the name Just Fucking Legs? They
Well,
don't have
that's-
nothing
that's
else.
what
They don't
you
have a
got.
torso. They don't have no fucking head, no arms.
I mean, that's
You know,
what she
here's the
does.
thing though with Katie, and I'll say this because she's run her fucking dick licker about me enough. I called it. I've called it. I have called it. I have said it for the last couple months, 3 months. What she's doing is bullshit. She and Ernie have got a slap tickle, whatever they got going on. I don't know. But if you have friends,
HPV and HIV.
well,
Can't really tell
if
the
you have
difference
friends,
at this point.
if you have him up on your panel and he is threatening your friends, who you all your friends, there's a problem. And more people are going to see it. And you make the money you gonna make, hurry it up, honey, because if he goes to jail, what the fuck are you gonna do? Talk about me, talk about Kels, talk about Raylan. What are you gonna do? Who's gonna be your next victim? I'd love to know.
Oh,
You better
listen,
figure it the
I will
fuck
never
out.
ever be a victim of Katie. I cannot believe
Oh,
you
no,
ever
nobody
put
is,
my
but-
name in victim with Katie
Yeah.
fucking.
She mad because people call her out and she don't like it. She likes yes men and no men over there. And if you're not that, she gonna get mad. She gonna go after you. Oh Lord,
Who
Katie,
the
you gonna
fuck
put my
does
name in
she
another
think
goddamn
she
fucking
is?
title.
And don't nobody give a fuck about your titles. You suck.
No.
You literally fucking suck, Katie.
I've walked away from your kind. I wish you well. If you feel like you need to put me in your fucking titles or get me to come over there and take a link, I don't care enough about you to come
know
over
what?
there and take a link.
You know why?
I've never.
You know why I wouldn't take a link on their panels? Because she won't take a link on anybody else's other than
well, there you
I
are.
won't take
as-
the fucking link because
as
this
it
bitch
is.
had me fucking blocked and
As-
literally
yes.
blocked before she put my name in the fucking title.
Fuck you, Katie. I would have to value your opinion to be upset with your opinion of me. I would have to value your opinion. I don't. Keep hating over there, honey. Keep hating and hoping that Ernie Shell gets on your panel tomorrow. That's what your life is. Have fun with that. Good luck. But I
Ernie
don't
can't
care
go
enough about you.
live. They don't let phones in the mental institution.
Well, and like before, people said you and Katie can make up. I don't care enough. This was a couple
Yeah.
months. I don't care enough about her to make up with her. I don't care.
No, I agree with
She's
you. I
all
think it's
fire.
funny enough to argue with her a little bit, like do a little shit talking, back and forth bullshit. But like other than that, I don't care enough. Like I truly don't
He
care
goes
to go
into a
real life on
tailspin.
her. I don't care what she does in her. You know what I'm saying? Like in a real life, personal life, none of that shit. I just like to talk shit to her. I just literally want to laugh at her for a minute because I truly do believe that she's an idiot. And she's funny for a minute, and I move the fuck on.
Yeah, she's a manipulator, and I'm not. Sorry, honey, you're not going to manipulate me to get over there and get all your little buddies who are going to stay out of the middle of it. I'm going to stay out of the middle of it, but they right there in your goddamn chat right now with you talking shit about me.
Should I? Should I? Should I? Do it. All right, one time for the one time. Shannon, there's like, it says more about you than Shannon. All your best friends for years and years, like you split with, they all split away from you. I don't know the whole history of it, but like, there's a reason for that. Okay. I'm just saying. I've never had my besties for years and years split from me. I'm just saying that I don't know who is in the right or in the wrong, but like that just speaks volumes to me. Okay. That's how I feel. If I take it at face value, that is an interesting situation right there. And I don't talk about it because it's really just none of my business. But since you want to ask me all about what I do in my life and what I'm not doing in my life and all this shit, like why did all three of your best friends bail? Like for real. That's never happened to me before. Ooh, I'm probably gonna get heat for that, but
So let's take that and throw it out the window. Again,
know why you
I
thought
don't
any
care enough
less.
about you. I don't care enough about you to argue with you. I don't care enough about you to come on your panel. I don't care enough about you to patch things up. I just don't give a fuck. Sorry. You pissed me off the first time you put me in a title. And I warned you. And I'm going to warn you again. You do not, I'm telling you right now, Katie, you don't want this.
She's living 9 lives. She told her boyfriend, I'm clean, I swear. But the truth came out, left him gasping for air. She played the victim, crocodile tears. But the mask fell off, revealing her fears. Anorectic frame, but her ego's fat. Pretending she's famous, but where's her plaque? Katie, oh Katie, the truth you spin. A carousel of chaos, where do I begin? Girlfriends call her queen, but the crown don't fit. Blame Katie, yeah. She's full of it.